years ago, I came across what I came to think of as the perfect guitar pick, and I found it in the most unusual of settings, and that was Marwell Zoo. It was from one of those little penny stamping machines. Did I just say little? One of those great big penny stamping machines. The result is little. And it just stayed in my purse for ages, and then one day I suddenly realised it felt really good as a guitar pick. It's just the right size, and its flaws play to the strength of guitar picks, I felt, in that it's asymmetric, it's a bit more pointy at this end, and that just seems to be the right curvature for me to act as a pick. But it's also curved, and it just seems to fit the curvature of your thumb really well. And for a while I really liked this. And it's metal, yeah, it's metal. And that's not for everybody's taste, has to be admitted. But most people are aware that Brian May uses a sixpence. Not for me really, it's a bit small. I like something a bit bigger that I can get a grip on, and for that reason I don't quite get on with the Jim Dunlop Jazz 3. I think these are Jazz 3. They're Joe Bonamassa brand picks, but I believe these are Jazz 3 picks, and they're just a little bit small for me. So I prefer something like the Jim Dunlop 1mm pick, the nylon pick, and that's just about the right size for me. And I have these aluminium picks, which they're by a company called Tech Pick. If that's the company name, I don't know. Oh, I don't think they're made by Jim Dunlop, but I think it's no accident that they are identical in shape to the Jim Dunlop millimeter nylon pick. And yeah, these feel quite good. And for a while I was interested in using a metal pick. It's not to everybody's taste. They can give quite a bright sound, but for sort of dobro work, sort of strumming style on a resonator guitar, I thought they sounded really nice. The big drawback though of my lovely Marwell penny was pointed out to me one day, and I never realised this. Pennies are magnetic. They are steel covered in copper. The old sixpence that Brian May uses is non-magnetic, and these alloy picks are non-magnetic. Actually, having said alloy, I think that's probably brass. In fact, I'm pretty sure it is. That one's brass. And why does that matter? Well, if you're strumming away, you're going to get tiny little splinters of pick material that are going to fall on your pickups, and they are going to stick to the pickups, and it's going to be one hell of a job to get all those little filings off the pickups. This is not a problem with a cupro nickel coin like this, which is, despite its colour, is mostly copper apparently, with I think it's 25% nickel and the rest is copper and other trace elements. But this is mostly steel with a thin covering of copper over the top, and is not really suitable for use as a guitar pick. So, what are we going to do about this? Well, I currently have a load of scraps of maple bridge plate stock, and I thought, wouldn't it be great to try and reproduce my perfect shape and profile, with the curved profile, in maple, and see what they're like, and see how long they last. Slightly more mellow a tone than the metal, so an advantage there, and no filings everywhere, so another advantage there. And I've seen wooden picks on sale in guitar shops. They seem popular, so let's give it a go. Let's manufacture some wooden picks with the perfect plan shape. Not sure how this next bit's going to go, but I'm going to put the curve in it, and I'm probably going to end up losing my fingerprints. Fingers crossed. There we go. I've finished these to 240 grit. I haven't put any 400 grit on them because they're already feeling quite silky smooth, and I don't want them slippery. I want a little bit of grip to them. I'm going to try putting some wax polish on these, on just this one rather, and just to see whether it changes the feel of it, whether it makes it feel a bit grippier or a little bit slippier. And I'm only going to do it on this one as an experiment. And if I feel it's a good idea, I might do it on all of them. Just see if that makes any difference. Actually, I think it does. Yeah, I think that makes them feel a bit grippier. So I think I may go ahead and do the whole lot. I'm going to put wax polish on all of them, which is this Colron Refined Finishing Wax. My Marwell token in wood form, faithfully rendered. I am going to go away and properly road test this pick, but initial impressions are very good. Pleased with the results. But you should stick around for the next video. Make sure you subscribe, because there's going to be a special announcement. Wonder what it could be. See ya!